What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense, and we are back because there's another Raeshonda and Lashondra update, and we got to talk about it. Lashondra then been fired, and I said it fired. Like the video's intro plays because we have a lot to get into.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. I want to make it make it
make sense. That's all. 1 and 1 got to equal 2.
Make it make sense, boo.
Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Trying to run, she can't run. Now who can't run? Now who can't run? Who can't run? Yeah.
Okay, guys, so a lot of people have been asking me, who is Raeshonda? Because I posted a video of us. We'll get into that at the end of this video. Raeshonda is one of my favorite TikTok, Instagram influencers. She has a really insane, incredible story. Last week, I brought you guys a story where her wife, a pastor, allegedly has been stealing from the church. There are all kinds of allegations now about cheating. Got Raeshonda evicted, who is a successful influencer, TikToker, Instagrammer, and business owner. So she has the money. So we found out so much. It was such a crazy story. And then you just add the pastor to it. And it was too crazy for me not to bring it to you. But I told you guys that I will be giving you guys updates as things go on. So just a little quick one. Let's see. I want to show you guys who we're talking about. Raeshonda, you know, my favorite. She'll bring stuff to the board. If you don't remember, this is her.
Okay, we're gonna follow this road all the way down. You're gonna take a sharp left, okay, up here, past this tree here, okay? Once you get up here, you're gonna take another sharp turn. And over here, this is where you have me fucked up at. Right here in this place.
And she's just as hilarious in person. So, she cracks little jokes and stuff like this.
All together. I'm so glad y'all are married. I'm so glad y'all found each other. Y'all sicken me. Because y'all not married to Lashondra. Y'all don't have to deal with the shenanigans and the tomfoolery.
Now, this one, she was just joking, but I'm just giving you guys a little insight into who she is. Well, y'all, things have taken a turn. After getting exposed for stealing from the church, looky. Let's see. It says, let me make it bigger for you guys. Effective 10/10/2023. Pastor Lashondra Lockhart will be on a sabbatical until further notice. Fired. Allegedly. It was determined by the Apostolic and Episcopal Council with the support of her apostle to advise as such. She will not appear for any engagements as a guest speaker, nor on her platform, Deliverance by Grace Ministries. Please allow her and her family time of rest during this time. We ask that no one reaches out concerning this decision. In other words, it's final. It's final. And I had told you guys that she had been consistently just posting all of these things as if nothing was going on. And people felt like this particular message was to Raeshonda.
And why it's jumping out. Matthew, the 6th chapter. Matthew, the 6th chapter. Let me read. And something kept mine for service. And I was doing my meditation, going through my Bible, reading, and something keeps on jumping out to me. And it's been jumping out to me for over a year.
The truth. The people's money that you stole out your pockets? Was that what was jumping out? The people's money, I'm sure.
And now with everything that's going on in my life, I understand why it's jumping out. Matthew,
because you got caught?
6th chapter. Matthew, the 6th chapter. Let me read what it says about forgiveness in Matthew, the 6th chapter. Matthew 6, verses 14 through 15 say this: For if you forgive others when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you.
What if they steal from you?
But if you do not forgive others their sins, your Father will not forgive your sins. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is a part of our daily walk, whether we love God or not.
Well, what about owning it? Owning it up, like confessing. Isn't that part of forgiveness too? You have to confess what you did, right?
Harboring unforgiveness and grudges and bitterness can literally take you out physically. You may think that you're hurting the other person, but you're honestly, really, and truthfully hurting yourself. On this day last year, I wrote this down.
An IOU for the money you stole? Allegedly. Let me put my banner up. Allegedly. Y'all know I'm foolish.
And on this day last year, I wrote this down 90 days ago. I wrote this down 6 months ago. I actually wrote this down about 60 days ago. And it keeps coming up in my spirit. It says forgiveness is the very essence of our faith.
It would make sense that a pastor who is allegedly stealing and scamming the church and their life partner and the people at the rental property that you work would be pushing for forgiveness. Do you ever push for accountability?
Is the core of it. It is something all of us want to receive, but most of us hesitate to give. Jesus makes it clear, however, that we can't.
Okay, I had enough, Lashondra. Let me give you guys some updates on Raeshonda. Now, a lot of you guys were like, what? When I posted this. Yes. You never know where I will pop up at, or where I'll be or who I'll be with. But yes, I did get a chance to spend some time with Raeshonda. That we did not do an interview. Nothing was recorded. We talked about maybe a potential interview in the future. But I want to relate to you some of that experience with her. This lady is so genuinely nice. It just kind of like radiates from her. You feel like you've known her for your whole life when you do get to sit down and talk with her. She has been going through some stuff with her mom's health, and we related on that topic, especially since I lost my grandmother to something very similar. That is really what her focus is. She definitely feels like, knowing that she is the bigger, celebrity or influencer or the one that's really known, she knew that she would get some heat, and she's okay with that. She chose to talk about what she talked about because she feels like if she did it to me, she might be able to do it to somebody else. And because I have a platform, she felt, I don't want to put words in her mouth, but I got the sense that she felt responsible because she has introduced her wife to the masses. Raeshonda has over 2 million subscribers on TikTok alone. I think almost 400,000 on Instagram. And her wife did develop her own social media presence as a result of Raeshonda. So I get it. Who knows? The interview might happen. We did have like a really extensive talk, and I really appreciated just meeting her and who she is as a person. Very, very nice lady. She is Shop AIF online if you like her fashions. She does own her own shop, and we talked about where the money came from. And technically, she said anything like big extra, out of the country, this and that was all her. She afforded the pastor a lifestyle that the pastor would not have otherwise been able to obtain. And it was given freely because this was, her wife, the love of her life. So we're not done with updates. If you guys remember, when I did my video, towards the end of the video, we heard someone who was a tenant at the building that Pastor Lashondra actually worked for. She's a property manager. And the woman came out with a lot of accusations. I'll remind you who Vera is. Let's see. This was my live where I was acting the fool, y'all. If you haven't seen it, I will link this live. It was a lot.
She the manipulative type. She's something different. And there's been on 1,000 occasions. Okay, so let me just drop a name real quick, or an address rather, because I don't really know the lady's name. 6105 apartment 8 in that building. That's what she was messing with.
Well, hold on. Are you saying apartment A like Apple or the number 8?
8.
Okay.
It took me right back to the moment where she doxed this person that Pastor Lashondra was actually allegedly laying it low and spreading it wide with one of the tenants. She gave the apartment number and everything. This woman was not playing. Her name was Vera. Update. I reached out to Vera and said, Vera, is there some stuff that you want to talk about? When I initially heard the stuff that you were saying, some of it I didn't quite understand. You are more than welcome to use my platform to come out, and she was kind of speaking about how she wants to expand her TikTok, or she needed just a few more people. We couldn't make that work. The offer still stands. I don't know what she was on, to be honest with you. I thought she might want to interview, but I think she was talking about doing it live in conjunction with each other. So it would be like a podcast. I really didn't understand it, but I'm going to update you guys. You guys wanted to talk to her. I attempted that. She's not really responsive. So the offer still stands. But I don't know what that was about. So anyway, I told you guys I'd keep you updated. I'm sure there'll be more to this story. Again, I really like Raeshonda. She seems like a very genuine lady, and it was really nice getting to know her and spend some time with her. So if you ever get the opportunity, I would suggest you guys do the same. I gotta go because we got a lot more stuff going on. If you haven't heard about this, it's called a Ebony Alert. We got to talk about that. We definitely need to talk about that. It's a alert system specifically for Black children. I might do a town hall. I don't know, but that's got to come up. We got to talk about that. If you are a Black parent, I want to know what your thoughts are about a specific alert system for Black children, as opposed to one alert system where everybody gets equal treatment and everybody is looked for the same. But anyway, we'll talk. Well, maybe we'll do that live tonight. Put in the comments if you want to talk about that. Anyway, I got to go. See you guys later. Have a good day. The never-ending saga.